Hola, me bishes, 'tis I, Chlois, aka Manny Bish, over on Instagram. And today I am doing my anniversary Manny. So, depending on when this video actually is uploaded, because I've been having problems with YouTube, it is either my anniversary tomorrow, today, or yesterday. So, Sunday, the 12th is my anniversary. And yeah, I wanted to do something like sultry, romantic, bougie like, and so we went all out for this, Manny. It is my 4-year anniversary. I don't know if I said that already or not. And I'm using these gel paints that I got and tried out in a previous video as my base today, and honestly I really liked it. So I was trying to make this red a little bit darker, and as you could tell, I started out with way too much black and had to add a little bit more red. So always work with your base color that you want and then add a tiny amount and work your way up to the level of darkness that you want. So I have now more of like a burnt red color, which honestly, after swatching it on my pinky, I actually really liked it. So I was like, you know what, let me put this on another finger and see how I feel about this. And this is actually the color that I went with. I was going for more of a red, like sexy red kind of situation, but I did put this on and I was like, you know what, I probably wouldn't have gone for this like on purpose, of course, because I wasn't going for this on purpose. But after this little accident of adding too much black, I actually really did like this color. So I was like, okay, this is what we're going to use. So I put that on my pinky and ring finger just like that. And these gels came in a 12 pack off of Amazon. They are in my storefront, and I will link them below as well. All the goods, you know. And I'm using my McCart nail art brush for my middle and index finger, and we're going to do a V French situation. I don't know, I can't honestly remember if I've done a French like this or not. And I know that I have definitely not done a French like this though, and then added gems like rhinestones to it. So I was really excited for this Manny. I got those red gems to like do Valentine's stuff with, and then Valentine's came and went and I never got around to using them. So this is the first time I'm going to use them, and I thought, ooh, red will go good for my anniversary. So that's what I'm going to do. So, yes, I am just going to let y'all watch. I'm turning my hand back and forth around to make sure the V is like centered and even. I'm going to do my index finger off camera, and then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds and then come back and do my second layer on all of this. And while I do that, I just wanted to kind of go over my love. So me and my husband, we met in 2017 and then we got married in 2019. So we actually met online. We matched on Tinder. I know, scandalous. And it just makes me think, about timing and placement and everything, because we weren't in the same city, nowhere near it actually. He's from San Antonio, moved to Georgia in high school, and then joined the Army and got stationed in El Paso, Texas, which is about 2 hours away from my hometown. And at that time, I was actually commuting from my little hometown with my sister to go to cosmetology school, and our commute was about an hour away from our town, putting us closer to El Paso. And I had my little mile radius thing set for I think like 60 miles. And without being at school and him not being in El Paso, we never would have matched. That was the only way we matched. And I just think about that and I'm like, it's crazy how things just work out like that, you know? Like, I don't know. If I hadn't been in school, we wouldn't have come across each other like that. and it's crazy to think about. So yeah, we matched, and I made the first move, and I was like, hey, I messaged him, and we talked for months before actually in meeting each other, and we've been together ever since. It's our little love story, and it's just crazy to me how like timing, placement, all the things just come together like that sometimes. It's just crazy. So after I have all of my gel cured and everything, I'm going in with this McCart rhinestone glue, also in my Amazon storefront, and I'm just really focusing this on where I know I want my rhinestones to go. And so on my ring finger, I only want like a little bit of rhinestones. On my pinky, I wanted it all over. So I did go ahead and take my brush. I put a big blob on there, and I just kind of spread it all over. I am spreading this out because it is so thick. I'm not like, trying to have any bulkiness anywhere. So I'm just spreading it out where I know I'm going to want it. Now with this, I will say it's a good idea to probably do your thumb last, because I did this and then I'm going to have the rhinestones and everything on, and I realized I can't cure these from sliding around because I haven't done my thumb yet and all this stuff. I'm such an idiot. I literally could have wiped it off, and I didn't do that. But oh my god, brain fart. Beside the point, I did not cure that rhinestone glue yet. I'm going right on top of it with my Mani Boss gel top coat, and I am capping my free edge. We are acting like we are just finishing this mani right up, because after we apply the rhinestones and cure it, we are not doing anything else to it. So I'm just top coating my nails, capping my free edge, and then we're going to go in with our rhinestones. And yes, we are, it's going to be quite a different mixture all around. And I don't know, I really like this mani, and I'm going to let y'all guess which finger is my favorite, and then I'll reveal it at the end. So I am doing my pinky full of rhinestones. I have not done a full finger of rhinestones, and I was like, that sounds like fun. Let's do that. And my pinky being the smallest finger, I was like, that's probably going to be the easiest one to do this on. So I am just I did the 3 smallest sizes on the rhinestones, the round rhinestones. I think I only did most of it is going to be the itty bitty rhinestones, and then a couple of the second smallest, and then 1 or 2 of the third smallest. And we are just placing those randomly around, and then I'm going to look at my finger the other way and just kind of push those up and around, because I want the whole finger covered, but I just wanted to get some placed in there. And so we're just pushing those up, and then I'm going to fill in the blank spaces. Continuing. I was actually surprised at how easy this was, honestly. And I mean, I know my finger is short. My fingernails are short. The pinky's small. But it still surprised me because I thought that this was going to take a lot more work and effort for this situation. And it was surprisingly not that bad. So I probably will be doing this again because, yeah, it's fun. And I like it. And it's extra. It's got that extra sassiness to it that I just really wanted to go for. And so just filing those little babies in there. It's like a little puzzle piece almost. Just fit them and squeeze them together and everything fits perfect. So I did that. And then on my ring finger, I'm just putting 1 gem down, and it's a heart, because that is I thought, oh, that's my, it's your wedding ring finger and the love and everything. I was like, I'm going to put a heart on this one. And then I did that, and I was like, I don't think I want to put anything else around it. So we just left that one alone. On my middle finger, I was like, ooh, I want to use one of these teardrop gems because of the whole French and just everything. And I was like, okay, we need to add something else to it. So I took those same size beads that I used on my pinky, except for I didn't use the itty bitty tiny one. I used the two bigger ones that I used, and I just lined those up above that. And then now I'm going in with the itty bitty tiny ones, and I am outlining my French tip on my index finger. And I will say it probably would be a good idea to maybe even, especially if you're just beginning, to maybe do one finger at a time on this. Like add your rhinestone glue, add your top coat, do your gems, cure. Then go to the next finger. Rhinestone glue, top coat, gems, cure. Because they do slip and slide around with all of that product on your nails. You've got the rhinestone glue, which is thick, and then you've got the gel top, which is more of like, not as thick. And you've got gems on there on a wet surface still. Things be sliding around when you move your fingers. You can already see my middle finger is like crazy. And so on my thumb, I just added rhinestones on opposite corners of my nail. And now I'm going back and trying to recenter all the rhinestones that I did. I will say my pinky didn't move because, where are all those rhinestones going to go? They're crammed in there together, so that didn't move. But my middle finger definitely moved around some. And I was like, gosh, dang it. And this was where I wished that I would have done my thumb last. That way I wouldn't have my hand tilted to the side or anything and give those rhinestones a chance to move. But I didn't do that, and I also wasn't smart enough to just wipe the stuff off and try again. You know how that happens. So I'm just trying to work as quickly as I can, which of course isn't as quick as it looks on there. I cleaned around my cuticles, cured for 60 seconds, and this is my mani. So, can you guys guess which finger is my favorite? It's, okay, I like all of them, I really do. But I am so excited to try a full finger of rhinestones again. I freaking love the way that looks. It's just like the craziest, coolest thing. It feels like the texture of it is actually I don't know, I really like it. I love the pinky. Love it. The ring finger means something different to me because it's the love that I feel for my hubs that I put into that. The middle finger, I was really excited to do this because I've wanted to try the whole rhinestone French tip thing that I've seen other nail artists do, and I don't know. I really like this mani. We went full Boujee. So this is my anniversary mani. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, bitches!